Well, anyway, I have no idea if this is working or not, so I'm just going to go ahead and start playing. Hopefully someone will jump in and let me know if this is working or not. So anyway, I just got this game, Duskers, a couple days ago. It was recommended from Anthony Stiller on Twitter, Ant Stiller. And I wanted to check it out. Said it was similar to one of my favorite Commodore 64 games, and it is in some ways, and I just really like this game. So let's give it a shot and see how it goes. So we're going to start playing the game. If anyone does pop in here, let me know how this sounds. I had some issues with the audio. I'm going to turn off the video capture here. Okay, so this is I'm starting this game from the very beginning. Here are my drones. Let's see, I got a motion, gather, generator, tow interface. Okay, sounds good. So I'm gonna jump into. I'm just gonna jump into the. I'm gonna close out of that. Jump into the ship. So the goal of this is to kind of gather as much scrap and things inside the ship and take them back to your ship so that you can fix things, repair your droids or drones, repair the ship, etc., etc. You pick up upgrades all along the way. Each drone has its own devices to do certain things. You'll pick this up as I go along here. Anyway, let's get started. All right, so I've made a macro there was a macro in there that says begin, which sends my bots into the next room. And so you can see my drone number 2 is going to turn the generator on and activate the other rooms. This one is open, so I think it's safe to explore. So now I'm going to switch to drone view. Oops. Okay, so there isn't anything to gather in here. As far as scraps and upgrades, but there is another deactivated, so if you type info, you see that this is drone Haley. It's been destroyed, so I can't tow it, but I can try to salvage some of the upgrades off of it. So I'm going to do swap for the command. Oh, good. So there's motion and turret. I'm going to grab that turret right now. And then I'm going to send... I'm going to hit navigate, drone 3 to R2. So that should send that drone into this room. Oh yeah, so it went into R2, so I'm going to navigate drone 3 to R3. All right, so I'm gonna take control of 3. All right, Jill, I'm gonna have her get the motion upgrade, and then we can just leave that guy behind now. All right, so I'm gonna switch to Ian. Okay, so I'm going to go to the schematic view and do motion, which will show me if there's any alien motion in any of the other rooms. Oops. I guess I have more than one, so I'm going to do motion 1. Okay, so there's no motion in R5, so it's relatively safe to go in there. So I'm gonna do that. I'll just type D2 to open the door, and I'm gonna open the door and jump in there. Hold on a second here. Alright, so there's scraps over here. I'm gonna sit, gather all, go grab everything. Alright. Alright. Sorry, I'm trying to figure this thing out here. Alright. Alright, so let's see, there's nothing. So there's fuel in here, so I'm gonna grab that fuel. Okay, there's some more scrap, so I'm gonna grab that. Alright, looks like I'm done. So I'm going to send all my guys back to R1 and I'm done with this ship. The next ship will have bad guys on it for sure, so I'm going to get ready for that. All right. So then you type exit. Now I'm gonna go back to the ship, gives you a little summary. All right. So then all right. So now I get to decide which ship I'm going to go to explore next. I'll probably just go to N. It takes 2 propulsion. If you look down at the bottom, I've got 6, so I'm good. So I'm going to travel there and board the ship. All right, so I'm gonna begin. All right. So let's jump into one. Grab all that. Alright, so this door is open, so I'm assuming it's pretty safe in there. Let's go check it out. I'm gonna grab all that. Okay, so there's another power inlet, so I can send my guy over there to juice this up to activate these doors. Alright, so I'm gonna use motion on this drone. So see, so I use my motion sensors and I can see that there is a bad guy in R4. So we got to figure out a good way to dispatch that guy. All right, so let's figure that out. So let's get a hold of 3 here. Alright, so we got tow, interface, and motion on here. Degauss the screen. Alright. So, I need to figure out a way to get this guy out of here. So, let's see. You know what? Jill has motion on her too, so I think I'm going to go over here and put the motion on for 3. Yep, so this one's clean. So I'm going to go into this room real quick with Jill. Take a look around. Okay, so there's lots of scrap in here. Yep, lots of fuel, lots of scrap. I don't have a gatherer on Jill, so I need to send one over here. So I'm going to type the command navigate 1 to R3, and I'm going to link some commands together. So I'm going to do navigate 1 to R3 and then gather all. So that should send number 1 on the way. And meanwhile, I'm going to take 3 and get her out of here so she's not in the way. Okay, so you can see my number 1 bot, Ian, is getting the fuel and now picking up the scraps. Okay, so I'm gonna do motion on 1 and see if there's motion. So doesn't look like there's any motion in there. So I'm gonna jump into this spot and head over to D3 here. Gather up all the goodies in here. Okay, see that? So there's a port in here. So I got a good idea on how to get rid of that alien. Okay, so there's nothing else in this room. So what I'm going to do, shut that door. I'm going to open up D7. I'm going to turn motion on, first of all. Oop. Turn motion on, and then I'm going to open up D7. And I'm going to wait for that alien, or whatever it is, to move into R6, if he does. If he moves into there, yep, then I'm going to close D7, and I'm going to blow him out the airlock. Oh, it's not powered. Okay, so I got to send. So he's trapped in there, so we're good. So I'm going to send bot 2 to R5, and I'm going to activate the generator. If I could spell right. All right, and once that, I can open the airlock, blow them out, and we can go investigate R4 and then get out of here. Okay, so that's activated. I'm going to blow the airlock. Yeah, that's fine. So I'm going to blow the airlock, and then I'm going to shut it right away so it doesn't, because it will irradiate the room. So now all rooms are clear, so we're good. So I'm going to open up D3. I'm going to send 1 through here. I'm going to navigate 1 to R6. While that's happening, I'm going to open up D7. I'm going to take control of 1. Send him in here. Oh, cool. So there's a drone in here. Okay, good deal. So I want to see what Sarah has. She has probes, which is nice to have, but I don't have room to get anything. So that's fine. I'm going to send 3, who has a tow package. Drone 3 has a tow package, and 3 will come get her and tow her back into R1. So I'm going to navigate 3 to R4 and tow. She's on her way. I'm going to navigate 1 to R1. Okay, so I'm going to navigate 3 to R1. Now that we have her in tow, and then I'm going to navigate, I don't think I need any power for anything, so I'm going to navigate 2 to R1. And I'm done with this ship. I think I've gotten everything I can out of here. So just type exit, and I'm done. And it will give you a quick summary here. So that wasn't a bad outing. So now it takes us back to here. So I'm going to jump over to X. And I'm going to board that ship. I guess I could have added some... Yeah, I could have added that probe. I think I still can. So I'm going to put her probe in inventory. I'm going to switch to Jeff, and I'm going to add the probe. There we go. So now my bots are ready. I can add a 4th bot here. As soon as I get enough scrap to fix Sarah, I'll do that. And then I'll be ready to go. All right, so let's escape there. And let's go. I'm going to check my messages here. All right, so let's board, get this show on the road. All right, so begin. All right, so I'm going to take, turn on my motion sensors. Okay, so it looks like there's a bad guy in R4 and potentially one in D4. And potentially one in R5. So I'm going to try to investigate over here. Okay, none of my, so these terminals can be used with the interface command, but I don't have, well, I do, Jill has interface, cool. All right, so I'm going to navigate 3 to R2. I'm just going to take control of 3. case. Okay, sure I can do a ship scan. Let's do that. Oh, good. So there's a lot of new items. There's a defense system in R4, so I'm going to activate that. Which should have killed anything in R4. Alright, and I'm going to put motion on here. Oop. Yep, so that's good. I wonder if I can activate D3. I don't think I can. Yep, I can. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to open up D10 as well. And what I want to do there is see if I can lure any aliens into that room. And if they'll go into that room, then they will get attacked by the defense system. Oh, I should turn off D11 though. All right, I'm going to send one into D11 here. I'm going to activate the turret, and I'm going to open D11. Okay, there's nothing in here, so I'm going to snarf everything up in here. Okay. Okay, I don't see any bad guys in here. Before I go in here, I need to deactivate the defense system. So I need to go back to 3, and I need to do defense. If I can spell right. And I deactivated the defense. I'm going to close up D11 so bad guys can't get in here if they get past my other drone. Go back to 1. Take a look around. Okay, I don't see any bad guys. That turret's been deactivated, hopefully, so we should be in good shape. So I'm going to turn off my turret. Oop. And I'm going to get everything in this room. Okay. Let's grab a little overview here. Okay, I'm going to shut down D10 just in case something gets out of hand here. I'm going to try motion on, turn on the motion sensors. Bad guy in there. I'm going to try to do that same lure thing. So I'm going to move, I'm going to navigate 1 into R6. I'm going to close D10. I'm going to turn on defense. Defense is activated. I'm going to open D2. Turn on the motion sensors. Motion 1. Okay, so they already fired off and destroyed whatever was in that room. Oh, nope, there's motion in there now. Okay, so I'm hoping that whatever is in that room is going to go through D2 and the defenses are going to... It's interesting. Oh. I'm going to turn off the defenses, open D10, close D2. Uh-oh, something's in there. Something's in the hallway because I can't close that. So closing D10, turning the defense back on. I wonder if it's a destroyed bot that's leaving the door open there. Well, I guess I better go investigate. So I'm going to close D3 to protect my other guys, open D10, jump into 1. Let's go take a look. Activate the turret. Uh-oh. Oh, I was disabled. Oh, I forgot to turn the defenses off. Oh, man. Yep, so I destroyed myself there. Anyway, so that's this game. I gotta get going here, but thanks for watching. I will end this now and hopefully see you guys later.